So it started, right?
Yeah.
And my screen visible to you, right?
Yes. Yes.
So we are going to see Postgres, right?
Yeah.
So first we have a PG admins, I think. So PG admin. So this is a GUI tool like SSMS, right?
Yeah. It is a tool I've seen.
Okay. So you can connect the server and you can do whatever you want basically for monitoring maintenance, right?
Okay.
And yeah. So since long time I've not used, last 4 to 5 months, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
It is also just like SSMS. Like we
Yeah, yeah,
can
that
run
is.
queries, yeah,
Yeah.
monitoring. And is
Let
there
me.
any separate database? I mean, data types for this, bro? Data types.
We have too many things here inside. This is totally different. This is ORDBMS, Object Oriented Relational
Okay.
Database Management System.
Okay.
This is totally different. There are few indexes there, right?
Mm.
Postgres, it is running, right? It's running.
Yeah.
It's 15 version. I think it is connected. No, it is asking for the password. Let me try this one. If it is connecting, yeah, it's working. So this is a Postgres, right? This is a dashboard. What I've done previously. This is configuration part. This is SQL, statistics, dependencies, processes. No processes, right?
Yeah.
So regarding this Postgres, we can say that this is object-oriented relation data. Similar, like you can say that Oracle basically, and some thing you can say that the memory management and internal database engine also work like you can say that Oracle and little bit Microsoft SQL Server, right?
Okay.
So this is like that database server reports, basically activity monitor and all it, which we see in that SQL Server also, right? But it's in
Mm-hmm.
a different way, basically, right? This visualization is
Okay.
totally different than others,
Okay.
and you can connect here if you want to connect. This is a see this is the toolbar basically, right?
Mm. Mm.
Objects here. Then you have a tools to ERD, that is enterprise database, right?
Okay.
And PG pool, query tool. This is the tools basically how we are going to connect that backups and all import export, right? And
Mm-hmm.
wall side, that is write ahead log basically, right? This is a wall basically. This is for applications and some high voltage we configure. So we look into that wall files, right?
Okay.
Next, edit. Nothing in edit view. No, nothing. Zoom and all. Windows and help. So this is
Okay.
about this. This is a four admin PG4 basically. Admin 4 basically is the version previous 3.5, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and the current version is Postgres 17 running, right? In the
Mhm.
market, I have worked since 9.99, 9.3, 9.5, then 10, 10.5, 11, like version.
Mhm.
So in Post, there's a drawback. We cannot write procedure.
Okay.
We write functions simply. This is different than others RDBMs basically. In other times, you
Okay.
can get procedure, but in Postgres, not, right?
We cannot write functions.
Not write. No, we cannot write procedure. We can write
Oh, sorry,
function.
sorry. Yeah, yeah. Procedure. Okay.
So here the logins name and all. See is the server roles you can map that. The default
Mhm.
user is Postgres. You can create users and login and you can map that the users, right? Then we have a table spaces. Table spaces, there are two type of table spaces, that default and global. Okay,
Okay.
means table spaces means we can say that the data residing in that table spaces basically. Okay, for we can say that where we have a SQL over MDF and LDF files, right?
Mm-hmm.
It will go in default MDR default PG default basically. Okay, so when we
Okay.
do partitioning and some tuning part, now we have to just create different table spaces for different databases and we can map that databases to that table space for tune that DB basically, right?
Okay.
because
Okay.
because you cannot split that MDF LDF file, that PG data and log basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah.
So, if so, actually in SQL Server, whenever we
Mhm.
created the database, two files will created like a data file log file like that.
Mhm.
Here it will go to default table.
PG data in PG data, not
Yeah.
default, but it is
Okay.
splitting index pages table. That is, they are functions basically, right? They are calling
Okay.
functions and frames in that. They are not keeping in data files. The matlab MDF or LDF we cannot see that here.
Okay. Okay.
We cannot say that the MDF or LDF file.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can see in PG data there's we can just explore that now. We get different type of files with that is a FRMAT basically. And let's see, if you go here the properties and see that no, we cannot get the data location from here basically, because we
Okay.
see in that SQL server, but here not. See, this is PG default basically. This is a table spaces, right?
Okay.
So we have to just go to the settings, and then we can see that the PG default we're residing basically. Okay, and then we can see the data files. Da, 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 da. Postgres 15. Then we have data. See the base directory, and you can see that this is a master data. This PG databases, temp, and all. We have these databases is user databases. So see, you can see a file like this,
Okay.
FSM, free spaces space management, right? So
Okay.
this is a files basically and data files also. So we can not say that is a MDF file, right? See, this is
Mm-hmm.
just extension of file. See, okay.
So there is no extension for these files.
Now we can
Okay.
just say files basically. FMS, FSM means that is free space management. VM, this is a view basically, okay. And
Okay.
something different here, not anything. Basically, you cannot say like LDF, NDF, and MDF. Nothing here.
Okay.
It's
Okay. Okay.
totally different, but totally different here. So this is a base
Okay.
directory, and if you go in Linux commander, you just say that base directory basically. And base you can get that
Mm-hmm.
user database start from this 16, right? One is
Mm-hmm.
that Postgres databases, then temp,
Okay.
and this is the different one basically. I don't know what is this the database basically. Maybe that PG global basically. This PG global
Okay.
table spaces. Yeah,
So here indicates like one means master, like we can assume like master.
yeah, this one. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Four is like temp.
yeah, temporary.
These
No,
these numbers are fixed.
yeah, this is fixed. If
Okay.
user databases start from 16,
Okay. Okay.
simply 16.
Okay.
If you go inside that mechanism of Postgres on the Postgres site, now you can get these details basically.
Okay. Okay.
So this is a user database basically, right? This ID is
Mm.
16 basically.
Okay.
You cannot see from here. This time is
Mm.
exploring, but you cannot see from here, right? Just you have to
Okay.
query from that databases basically. I'm just forgetting the database commands basically. I have to just go open that sheet basically.
Mm.
uh, okay, and rest. You can see like view and all. So let's say here you can see, not here, in that catalogs basically.
Okay.
Okay, in catalogs you get the details basically, and then Postgres. See the PG Globe catalogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
In that you can get the tables, view functions, each and everything.
Okay.
See, there is no function here. See,
Yeah. There is
nothing.
no
Sorry, no procedure.
function.
There is a function only.
Procedure.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Functions.
Okay. So in PG catalog, you can see all this, and you can monitor that one, and you can create view table whatever you want. This is a monitoring part. The PG
Okay.
config file you can use for that. That is SP config and SQL server. Same like
Mm.
that. This is
Okay.
totally same. Yeah. Then
It's
PG logs
here
you can.
PG config. Okay.
Yeah, this
PG
is PG.
log. PG.
Yep. Then PG file settings both are same, but if you see, we have a two commands in SQL server. One is procedure, one is table, right?
Mm.
We see the
Mm.
difference between both. But here we can see PG config is PG config file, PG settings file is that we can say that sys config.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Same you can get display. Then HBA file, this is a rules basically for HBA means host based authentication. So when we create a logins, we have to just
Mm.
enable the HBA file. We have to alter that. If you not alter that, we cannot get connected from the outside the network. Means outside the domain and outside that. That means TCP/IP. If you
Oh,
enable all the TCP, after that you will not able to connect. You have to pass the IP
Okay.
address and all.
Okay.
I will show you
Uh,
basically.
so
So
can
there
you repeat that, bro? HBA?
HBA means host based authentication files. Means
Okay.
you have to pass the IP address or subnet from which you are getting connected to the database servers,
Okay. Okay.
right? And you have to enable that all, or you can just say that like firewall.
Mm-hmm.
You can
Okay.
enable inbound or outbound. You can bind that
Oh,
one.
okay. Like in Azure, in security, we can just whitelist the IPs, right?
Yeah, so you can
Whichever
just
we need.
pass here. Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
pass here.
Okay.
Then we have a PG roles. You can add the roles. Then replication slot means you are just monitoring the replication. You can get the details in the replication slots.
Okay.
So you have to just monitor. You have to just query these views basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think this is 95 or 65. PG stats here. Then users, user mapping, and the very frequently used like here. Ta, 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 ta. PG stat databases in that you can get the database IDs and all.
Okay.
Then we have a PG settings like PG config file, PG configure. See here three things for configuring the Postgres files basically, right?
Okay.
PG setting, PG file settings, and PG configure.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You, in three ways you can configure that Postgres or hardening. You can say the memory locations and all. So memory part we have shared buffer, temp buffer, maintenance memory, and work memory. You have to assign. There's memory is split in this way that you have to just assign some memory to the workers to work that to connect the systems and work on the databases basically, right? So there
Mhm.
are shared buffer means your physical memory. We can say that.
Okay.
Temporary buffer means the temporary activities. Work memory is how much you are calculating the data, inserting and sorting the data in the memory, and that you have to allocate that one. If you are using huge amount of calculations, then you have to work on that worker memory.
Okay.
Yeah. So I will share the document for the same, right? You can see that and read out that. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Then PG config is same, that is configure file. Let me connect to the SQL tool, right? PGSQL or query tool. Query tool. PGSQL query tool is just CLI.
Okay.
Let me show you. This is a GUI, basically working like SSMS, right? But
Mm-hmm.
if I click on PGSQL tool, this is a basically a command line tool,
Okay. Okay. Command line tool. Okay.
right?
Okay.
So in this way, we
S-
can see that. So we are not going to command line. Let's go from GUI first, right?
Okay.
Then we have to execute here. See
Okay.
F5.
Okay.
Why this is PG config? Don't have permission. Does not exist. Why? Because this is not on Postgres. Okay. Just wait. We will just change the database here. Da, da, da. This is a Postgres database. Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
I didn't understand, bro. What you did now? Added.
Basically, I'm getting that error is not connecting here. pg.config file. So I'm just changing it, right?
Mhm.
Why it is not connecting? Do not save.
So
Let me
here,
connect.
how we can see the database actually in this objects databases? Two databases are there.
Yes, so we can create that one. See, this is a server basically.
Okay.
This is a server.
Okay.
You can see the connection string and all. See the port number. You can change
Port
that port
number.
number. Yeah.
Okay.
Then parameters you can set authentication mode. SS tunnel you can configure that is connected from that tunnel only, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
advanced setting, right? You can reset that all. But this is running for testing purpose. That this is default basically. You can change that port number also, right?
Okay. Here the default port number is that one five
Yes, yes. Five
500.
5433.
Okay.
See 5433 default. You can change
Okay.
that one as per your requirement, or you can reset that password, right? Port number, right?
Yeah.
and this is a page default, and this and this. Okay, so we have to just run. I'm very ta, 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 ta. So this is the different tables, then view, then function. Ta, ta, ta. So we can execute from the command line or see from here. Let try me once. Why it is not opening? Ta, ta, ta. Do this PG settings. So we can write not create, not select script simply. So this is a source file and all, and the error file, whatever. Just we can put a star or something like that. Okay, then
Okay.
execute. Execute option we have two things. See here, execute with that different auto commit. Here is explain basically for saying the plan of the query plan, right? And here's the
Mm-hmm.
explain analyze. See, it is
Okay.
a logical, it is a physical, right? Means when
Mm-hmm.
SQL Server you have a estimated plan and the actual
Mm.
plan,
The
right?
actual plan. Okay.
Yeah.
So E is the
We can
estimated plan.
we can create that estimated plan, but we have not created here. Just I'm showing you that PG settings that how it seems like basically, right? So the
Okay.
CPG
Okay.
settings like basically SP configure sys config file. See here,
Mm.
the name, the settings
Okay.
means the name and the run value.
Okay. Mhm.
They have two values, na basically that we can say that configure value and run value. Configure value will change, not change after it start if that is compulsive for restart, right? Service agent and something like that, na. So in SQL Server we have to
Yeah.
just start that services, then it is committed, right? So run value
Yeah.
and configure value will be same, right?
Mm.
Here it is not. Here it is, this is committed basically. So you can see the only the settings only, right? The type of the
Okay.
settings, this is boolean, true and false. Means true means that is enabled,
Yeah.
false not enabled,
False
right?
means not enabled. Yeah.
Yes. So you can see that. So PG config, we can see all these things. This is enable part. We are seeing all these things, right? This is server level settings, time zone and port number, number of max connections, shared buffer. Default is 128 MB. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
wall size. Okay, for the destination log destination STDR. Sorry, standard error. This is a log location. We can read all the logs as a SP read error log. Okay, so to read from here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And now for this next is we have also the these settings, right? Which one? HBA config, not we are going to see this one first. We can see settings only. Okay, this is the same only, right? Just
Yeah.
execute.
Same. Yeah.
See, you will get all the parameters, server level parameters.
Okay.
See, you can see all the server level parameters. 533. Sorry, 550. Sorry, 353. Oh, sorry,
353
353. 353.
total
Right?
rows. Yeah.
Yes. So you can see that, right? So basically you just know about this all these parameters. So this is not possible to use all these things in a simple environment, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can see that let's see there's condition where name like and sorry, not like, we can say that memory temp buffer, shared buffer. Okay, so you can see the my memory first, like so memory.
No, no, no.
Oh, man.
Quotations.
Yeah, I'm just putting in that basically.
Okay.
It will select, it will, IntelliSense INA, I think it will type
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
single, but it will take both, right?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
oh, not taking a wild card. So we can say that name is equal to, and then we can copy that one.
Yeah.
Let me show you. I have a query basically. I have to open my notepad or something document basically.
Okay.
or we can say that in not equal to in, and we have too many things inside
True.
that. First we
Yeah.
can select here, go down, shared buffer, temp buffers, everything is work memory maintenance. Where is M? It's very slow, yeah. Oh my god, network. I think my laptop or network is not supporting since morning, yeah. Since
Yeah, yeah.
morning, yeah. I'm not able to create that report also. Oh, disconnect and reconnect. Now, yes, that is RDB. Very bad. Network. Or have you done your dinner?
Yeah, no, bro. Have to. I'll do after the class.
Yeah, no, our face is already saying.
No, no, no.
Okay, so come
Not
to
yet.
the point. Okay, so I'm just saying about the maintenance work memories, right? So just we are keeping here. Oh my God, it is taking. Okay, we'll delete that one after some time. Okay, work memory, right? Then we have to
Mm.
check as per practice max memory.
Work memory.
Then basically it's a part of performance tuning, right? So I'm just showing you. Every interviewer asks basically from this, what
Okay.
you have set, what is the settings in your environment, right?
Yeah.
Then we have a shared and temp and work after that. So shared buffer. I will share you my document basically, the brief
Yeah.
document
Sure.
I've
Sure.
created. So
Okay.
that will help you better. I'm just showing you, and you can just
Okay.
read it out.
Okay.
Shared buffer. You can also read from here. See the text here, short description.
Mm. Shows
See here.
the. Yep. It sets the something it's showing.
Yes, how, yeah.
Mm, yeah.
How it is, yeah. And shared buffer, shared. After that, we have a temp buffer, temp. In SQL Server, we have 95 settings, right? Server level
Yeah.
setting. But here
Yes.
is it
Three ninety.
53535.
353.
Yes. Oh my God, what I have copied here. Copy and then paste. Huh? No. Sorry. Undo. Copy. And then temp buffer. Done. Then worker memory. W. Work mem. See, you can do from here also. The facilities
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Right. Just we can delete this because take an extra. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we can basically you have to just focus on this, right?
Yeah.
While you are discussing about the memory settings and all. So we are going for server, then settings, and then description. So I'm just modifying here name, setting, and then I'm deleting short description required, right?
Okay.
Because it will help to understand, right?
Mm.
Then mean and max value we have, right? Then no, boot wall pending restart. We can say that if you make a settings na, you require a restart pending. You can get that one. That is means restart is mandatory for that, right?
Okay.
Settings. So here pending request. See in we have used the operator in. So we have all these things, right?
Okay.
So it should run. Yep. So I'm just trying this. I've already made this script basically previously. Okay, but I've not opened that one, that file. I have to just check my storage basically,
Mhm.
because as we are doing it in short time, na.
Yeah, yeah.
So in short time, we are not with the document, along with the document. So this is the things you have to just focus on. You can, if you want, you can just take a snapshot, if, and just understand these things. If you understand these things, means you will able to tune server, Postgres server.
Okay.
Means you can do 90%. You no need to tune the queries basically, because there is a limitation of query indexes in SQL, the Postgres server, right?
Postgres. Okay. Mm.
Okay, be it read, print, GISTN, or GIST. So four there are four type of indexes there, and geo, yeah, that is geo replication, yeah, that is different one. So there are four type of indexes here in SQL
Okay.
Postgres, yeah.
Okay.
So this is basically based on requirement, where the new one is BRIN, block range index basically,
Okay.
yeah. So that is different one. That will read the so the block basically in the disk basically,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. So that is beneficial when you are passing that between uh, basically that clause,
Mm.
sorry, operator basically, right? So these are fives. Work memory for that maintenance operations, what you are doing, indexing any, we can say that restore and all, right? You can
Okay.
use that. Max connections default 100, but you can just cap this as per your requirement, because sometimes maximum connection then slot got full basically, you get an error like maximum connections and the slot got full, how can you connect that, which connection is
Okay.
refusing by the servers, right? So there's a
Okay.
super user Postgres, you can just connect from there, and you can just extend that maximum connections and number, you can just set that one, right? Then
Okay.
shared buffer, this is memory used by the servers basically, that is for transactions and all, normal
Mhm.
transactions and all. Then temp
Mhm.
buffer for you, just you cannot just, this is a temporary buffer for the each sessions basically, for temporary activities and all, like temp DB only, simply.
Okay. Okay.
And then you have a work memory. This is a worker memory for the query workspace basically. If you are doing normal transactions, it will run in that. This is a 4
Mhm.
4 MB basically. This is 40969. This is MB. See,
Okay.
this is in MB basically. We can say that settings. Okay, right here as value under, sorry, value in, sorry, this is KB to then MB, yeah, KB. Okay, this is a 4 MB.
Mhm.
This is 1 MB. This is 16.
16 MB. Okay.
Yeah,
So now, as per the value, the maximum connections to the server 100 only. So more than
yeah, yeah.
100, it will not allow to connect the
Yep, yep,
server.
yep, 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 yep.
Okay. So maintenance work memory means like it is for induction indexers. Okay.
Yep. This is a maintenance memory.
Yeah.
So this is how, and then we have a many files, PID and HBA file, pgconfig files. Okay, so this is a pgconfig related activities here. So you can see, we can see like this. There's no rules, but yeah, I can show you here. This is a fresh one.
Okay.
SQL.
PG host page
See
authentication.
the net BIOS name. This is the config file. You can see in the GUI also. Okay, PG
Okay.
config. You can open that, and the line number. So we just modify here. The database
Mhm.
connection is all open for all, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And the subnet is this one, right? If you're
Okay.
connecting from this and this is trusted, you can connect on all the databases. This is for replications only. So whenever you're creating replications, you have to add the IP addresses for that primary and secondary IPs here.
Okay. Okay.
And these are that authentication mode here. Trusted means open all. Okay, you can restrict here.
Mhm.
uh, this is for password, so I will show you the detail when we discuss about the only the pgsbf file basically, right?
Mhm.
I'm just briefing because my mind is going for the reporting, so that report only I have to just create that one.
Okay.
because I have dropped an email now. That's why just my mind is going there only.
Okay, okay.
See
Which report, that one, right?
that last
Logins.
login, yes, last
Last
login
one.
report. Yeah. So here is a PG stats. Which one we can say that we can? I will show you in the monitoring part basically the useful uh, the views basically, right? The catalogs of six Postgres servers. Then we have PG databases. Let's see what is inside that. Okay.
Okay.
So there's a database ID, database name. Okay. See. So database one is temp and sorry, five is Postgres. I'm just missed here. See the
Okay.
ID of five is Postgres. One is template one, template two. It is work as a model DB.
Okay.
Sorry, this is work as a model DB. This is a
Uh,
template. Yeah.
one.
When we create yes, when we creating the database now, we just pass that schema
Same
like
settings.
yeah.
Yeah.
So temp one, temp zero, then that will create it according to this.
Okay.
The ID number five is Postgres. Sorry, I have just missed that one.
Okay.
This is user database starting from 1600 and above.
16 or 16. Okay. So one is template.
Yeah,
Uh,
template. That is totally a model database.
four times zero.
That
Template
temp
zero
zero. Yeah.
means I didn't
There two
understand
there
this one.
there there are two type of models basically, right? So
Okay.
I think dab in that. Basically, the template. So template just I ignore that one basically. But I think I
Okay.
have to go through that the Google and this page basically
Sure,
Postgres
sure,
page.
sure. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sure.
So I don't have too much idea in that. But this is totally
Mm-hmm.
this is totally blank. See, nothing in
Yeah, yeah.
setting.
Nothing inside. So, yeah.
So it will create the blank one. Oh my God, it's stuck again. Oh, I think my laptop is not behaving or network is not behaving. I don't know.
Network pro maybe because weather is not good, right?
Yes, this is remote location. No? So
Mm-hmm.
this is about the Postgres simply. Okay.
Okay.
And you can go through all these things. I will share the document PDF documents or PPT, whatever
Okay.
I have. I have to find out that. I will share tomorrow afternoon, I think so, because I was busy. I will busy in
Mm-hmm.
that some activities. Okay. So I will share you the,
Okay.
go through that and then you totally read out, you can prepare for the interview basically. There's
Yeah,
each and
sure, sure,
everything,
sure.
each and everything in that document basically, right?
Okay.
So for today,
So
I think, yeah, tell me, yeah.
yeah, main thing for basic things like what I mentioned in the resume also, like PG admin. This
This
tool
is a
name
PG,
is PG.
this
Yeah.
this PG admin basically. Just you have to say that you are using PG admin to monitoring and managing, bas, simply.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Then you also can use that command line. I will show you how can you run the command, basically PGS SQL, PGSQL tool, right? This is CLI
Okay.
tool. This is a GUI tool, right? PG
Okay.
admin.
Okay.
CLI tool is PGSQL here.
Mhm.
Oh, I'm not able to click. Oh, my bad. Very bad. Not able to click.
Okay, bro. Okay, it's okay.
So let me disconnect this, okay? And I will share you the document. Just read it out.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Sure,
Google
sure.
something about these keywords I just shared,
Yeah,
Just
yeah, sure, sure.
yeah, okay. Okay, and we'll connect later. Let me
Yeah,
connect
yeah,
this.
yeah. Okay, okay.
And tomorrow
Okay,
we'll
okay.
connect same time, basically at the midnight, right? If you
Yeah,
read the
sure, sure.
documents and all, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, then. Thank you, bro.
Yep.
And let me minimize this and stop sharing. Okay. Now it's working. Let me see that. No, this is a network problem, I think so.
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
server side, not able to click. Very bad. Okay, bro, then take rest. But I have to just complete this report first and then I go to sleep.
Yeah, sure,
I
sure.
will drop the email today itself.
Oh, they are asking today itself.
I have replied basically.
Okay, okay.
So I can share tomorrow also, but yeah, I cannot digest basically. If I say that tomorrow, today is the 2 days that only four servers missing basically, depending basically. So I can do that.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
So
take that.
each database, right? We have to go each database.
Yes, each database. Yes, each database, each user basically.
Each user.
Total data entry basically. And this time people are logging too much basically. If we have a number of users 60, na, so
Mm.
35, 40 users logging. I have to paste maximum other than before basically, right? So
Yeah,
let
yeah.
let me create that report and then we send
Okay,
that one.
bro.
Okay. Connect you
Okay.
tomorrow, same time, I think. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Okay. Thank. Bye bye.
Thanks, thanks. Bro, bro.